Are we really okay, or have we just become used to saying, I'm fine? Even when we are not. Because if you really observe people today, you will notice something very strange. Everyone is moving, everyone is busy, everyone is posting. But very few people are actually at peace. You can sit in a room full of people and still feel like everyone is carrying something heavy, something they don't talk about, something they don't show. And maybe that's the reality we don't discuss enough. Let's talk about young people, not statistic, not numbers, just people. Imagine a student waking up early, studying for hours, trying to meet expectations, not just their own, but their families. Because in many homes, a child's success is not just personal, it's emotional, it's everything. You have to do well, you have to build a future, you have to make us proud. These words may sound supportive, but believe me, sometimes they become pressure, quite pressure. And that student keeps going. Years pass, efforts increases, sacrifices increases, but results don't always come the same way. And then comes that moment when they sit alone and ask themselves what I am doing wrong. Even when they are not doing anything wrong, then comes comparison. Friends moving ahead, social media showing success, achievements everywhere literally. And slowly you start questioning yourself. Am I behind? Am I not good enough? And this is where things change. Not outside, inside. Confidence starts shaking. Motivation becomes unstable. Hope becomes uncertain. But the world doesn't see this because on the outside, everything looks normal, everything. But let's go deeper because this struggle is not just personal, it's also systemic. From a young age, we are taught one path: study hard, score marks, clear exams, get a good job. But what happens when lakhs of people are running on the same path for limited opportunities? It becomes a race, a very intense race, where even talented people don't always get the outcome they deserve. And slowly, steadily, it stops feeling like growth and start feeling like survival. We spend years of study, but many still feel what they learn doesn't fully prepare them for real life. There is a gap between effort and reality, and that gap creates silent frustration. Many people don't say it openly, but they feel it. No matter how hard I try, something is not working. Not because everything is wrong, but because things are not balanced. And this is where people start questioning systems, decisions, priorities. Not to blame, but to understand. Because when systems don't align with people's lives, people struggle. And young people feel it the most because they are trying to build something in a system they don't control. Now think about family. Parents don't always say everything, but their expectations are felt in small questions, in silence. Did you hear back from anywhere? What's your plan now? What you're gonna do after that? These are simple words, but they carry weight. Believe me, they really carry weight. And the hardest part, you don't want to disappoint them. That's when leaving become an option, not a dream, an option. Don't always leave for luxury. They leave for stability, for clarity, for a better chance. But leaving is not easy. You leave your home, your parents, your comfort, your identity, everything. And when you leave, you carry more than luggage. You carry pressure, expectations, and uncertainty. You sit alone in a new place and miss everything you left behind. Because success doesn't always feel complete without your people. Now, let's talk about people who are already working. From outside, life looks stable, but reality is different. You wake up, go to work, handle pressure, come back tired, and repeat that again next day. And this tiredness is not just physical, it's mental. The kind of tiredness that sleep doesn't fix. You earn money, but expenses keep increasing. Rent, bills, daily needs, groceries, everything is waiting. Everything. And slowly, life becomes less about living and more about managing. Managing money, managing stress, managing expectations. And now, society pressure. And then society adds another layer: questions, expectations, judgment. What are you doing now? When are you settling? Is everything okay there? And most people just say yes, because explaining reality is too exhausting. Yes, and maybe this is the real problem. Not just jobs, not just money, but the fact that people are struggling silently, carrying everything inside without saying anything. This is not about negativity, this is not about blaming anyone, and this is not about targeting any political party. This is about understanding reality, understanding people. Because behind every strong person, there is a story. Behind every smile, there is something we don't see. So, I want to ask you something, honestly, not as a viewer, not as a subscriber, as a human being. Are you really okay? Or are you just managing everything quietly, hoping it will get better? If you feel comfortable, share your thoughts, because maybe someone out there needs to hear exactly what you are feeling. And maybe you are not alone. Thank you.